Some of you may argue that actually selling him for 20 million is well worth it. Just get rid of him, just sell him and be happy with it. And some of you actually might argue, no, 20 million is way less. We want to get at least 40 million for him. And this is it. It's a real contentious issue. It's an issue right now that the whole fan base is completely confused about. Welcome to the Man United stream. Before I kick off today's show, I need to say a massive thank you to everyone that subscribed to our channel, become part of our community. We feel like we are really cooking on the channel right now. We've been getting loads of fans subscribing and joining the community, which is awesome. And if we keep growing at this rate, this fast, I will be forced to do a face reveal. I'm telling you, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become part of our football community. We talk about football, we love football, we talk positive vibes always. Now sit back and relax as we jump into our show. So we kick off today's show with the news of Harry Maguire. Hate him or love him, he is a Man United defender as we speak and could be on his way out of Manchester United if West Ham increased their bid for him. West Ham made a bid of £20 million yesterday for Harry Maguire, and Man United point blank rejected that offer. The fan base is totally divided on this. Some fans are saying that we should get rid of him, and some fans are saying that 20 million is disrespectful as an offer to Manchester United for an international player like Harry Maguire, and who has just been our captain. I, like the most of you, am torn. If you asked me at the start of the transfer window, I would have taken your arm off if you offered 20 million for Harry Maguire. But since then, I'm not quite sure. Firstly, is it worth United selling Maguire only to go out there and then spend another 20 to 50 million on getting another centre-back who might be as good as Harry Maguire or slightly better than Harry Maguire? Actually, I'm sure he'd be better than Harry Maguire. Anyone would be better than Harry Maguire. That is the problem though. All Man United fans, or at least most of them, are in agreement that Harry Maguire is not good enough to play for Manchester United. But that does not mean he's not good enough to play for West Ham or any other mid-table Premier League club. He might do really well with teams such as that. So the question then comes to how much Harry Maguire is worth to these teams. West Ham are probably the only mid-table team right now that might have some cash to spend this summer, given that they made a huge profit on the Declan Rice sale, but West Ham are not willing to spend 50 or 40 million on a centre-back, are they? And for us, for Man United, are we prepared to sell Maguire for less than 50 million, 40 million? If we look at it in much more detail, we understand that United are currently paying a salary of approximately £10 million per year to Harry Maguire. He's got 2 years left on his contract, which means that he is going to cost United £20 million, whether he plays or doesn't, in the 2 years that he's going to sit on the bench. If you look at it then, if Man United get paid £20 million by West Ham to buy Harry Maguire, and then they save 20 million in his salary, technically Manchester United are then making 40 million, are they not? All United fans accept that we're going to make a huge loss on Harry Maguire, having bought him for 80 million. We have had use of him since we bought him, so you have to take that money off. He's older now, and naturally he's decreased in value, so you have to take that money off as well. Personally, and this is my own personal opinion, and I welcome everybody to drop your comments below and let me know what you think of Harry Maguire and the situation and what you'd sell him for. But I think United need to take an L on him and try and get anything around 30 million and accept it. I can understand why United rejected the £20 million, the first bid that came in, but if West Ham increase it any further, I would take that money and run off with it. Some of you may argue that actually selling him for 20 million is well worth it. Just get rid of him, just sell him and be happy with it. And some of you actually might argue, no, 20 million is way less. We want to get at least 40 million for him. And this is it. It's a real contentious issue. It's an issue right now that the whole fan base is completely confused about. What do you do with Harry Maguire? Like I said, leave your comments below on what you would do with Harry Maguire. We'd love to hear from all the United fans and the non-United fans. What would you do with Harry Maguire? In this very difficult situation for the club, we all know that Ten Hag will not use him. Last season, he used Luke Shaw in centre-back rather than bringing on Harry Maguire, which tells you everything. But the question is, if we sell Harry Maguire this summer, do we go out and replace him or do we not? If we don't replace Harry Maguire, will we have enough cover at centre-back? This is why some fans are of the opinion that we should just keep Harry Maguire as cover. But then the other side of the coin is £20 million for a cover centre-back. Is that worth it? Let's see what West Ham do, and if they come back with another offer, I personally think if they come back with another offer, we need to seriously consider it. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this video, and subscribe so you don't miss any further videos coming up. Moving on from Maguire, let's look at the story that's been all over the press all week, and it's been going crazy. Manchester United transfers are always big news, and this one is huge, and it's all to do with Rasmus Holland, the young teenage sensation who plays for Atalanta in Serie A. United are so close to signing Holland that they can begin organising his medical. That's how close the deal is. I explained to you in a show earlier this week that once United make a formal offer for Holland, it is a done deal. United will get him end of. United this year, in their whole transfers and the way they do things, only put in a formal offer once they are fully confident that the offer will be accepted, or the offer is really close to what the selling club is expecting. I'm hearing that Atalanta and United have agreed a fee in principle, but are now working out how and when the payment for the fee and add-ons will be due. So this is a done deal, 99% done. And just like I told you about Onana, the deal is done but is in its final stages, and the paperwork is currently being sorted out. And if you ask me, from a formal offer made only a few days ago to now where we're talking about formalities and talking about the final issues being sorted out and payment terms sorted out, we can expect something to be announced by Monday for sure. I am really pumped about Holland. He is a real talent, and we will all realise this once he's at United and we see him playing. We have to remember he's only 20 years of age and he has a real potential. He is actually really good for his age, and I think he's going to be a complete sensation at Manchester United. Having watched him, he's got really good ball control, he can dribble, he's got really good pace. He's going to actually take the Premier League by storm. And this signing is totally down to Ten Hag, the Manchester United manager. He brought this player to the attention of United and asked for him. He's the one who's been speaking to him. He's the one who's spoken to Holland and explained what his vision is for Holland and what his vision is for Manchester United going forward. And this is why Holland rejected PSG. What a move. What a player this guy's going to be. He's already gone out there and rejected one of the biggest clubs in Europe to come to United because he wants to play for Manchester United. Not saying that PSG is bigger than Manchester United anyway. Manchester United is way bigger than PSG. But what I'm saying is that this guy has rejected that money. He doesn't care about money. He doesn't care about anything else. He wants to play for Manchester United, and that is beautiful to see. That is beautiful to hear, because then you know that this player is Man United through and through. He's a boyhood Manchester United fan. He loves Cristiano Ronaldo, and this is what we need. We need players who are huge fans of the club. So Holland is literally done. He's going to be in the bag very soon. He's going to be coming and doing his medical within a week or two. I am sure of this. Look, they can move fast on this because Ten Hag wants someone in quickly. He wants to start working with a striker. He wants a system to be built around that striker. So they need the striker in quickly, and they can get everything sorted in pre-season. So once we confirm Holland, we will then be looking to sign at least 1 or 2 more players, I'm hearing. Amrabat is on that list, and then maybe another defender if Maguire leaves. There's talk of the young Monaco defender Desasi. If Maguire leaves as a replacement, I think he'll be a very good replacement if we can go and get him. Would you be happy with this transfer window if we get Holland and then we end up with Amrabat? But saying that, at the start of the window, we were all hyped thinking about a new owner coming in and we're buying every single player that's going. Personally, I would love United to try and go and buy Harry Kane. Harry Kane would provide us with goals, and United are missing goals in the team. Last season, we failed to score enough goals. That's why we struggled. We missed goals. The best United teams always had goals from all over the pitch. They always had 2 strikers that would give them plenty of goals. So we are missing a big goal scorer. Højlund, don't get me wrong, will be really good, but will he be enough? That's the question mark I have. I'm thinking, will this young teenager be enough for Manchester United all season, all through the Champions League? Will he be able to score enough goals? I think that's too much pressure, too quick. Even if he scores 20 goals, I still would prefer another striker to be there who could score another 20 goals and share that 40 goal burden. I would like another striker in, and I would really like Manchester United to go after Harry Kane and try and get him. I think there is an outside chance of getting him. I think they just need to butter up Daniel Levy if that's possible. Get in there, they need to meet with him because I think he will offer us something that we don't have. He's a target man. He would be perfect for Manchester United. He's got the experience, he's got the goals, he will hit the ground running. He's used to the Premier League, he knows what the Premier League is like. He will go out there and get us at least 20 goals in this coming season. I think it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. If we get Kane, he would hugely impact the squad. He would give us what we're missing currently. So if we can pay that money and get him, it would be amazing. But what I'm hearing is that Manchester United have ruled out going for Kane now. They haven't got the funds, and that is it. This is the end of the transfer window for Manchester United. I think the whole Højlund and Amrabat deals are already stretching the transfer budget to collapse. I do not believe that the Glazers will be making any more investments in players. And then we're hearing that once the transfer window closes, or Man United are done with signing all these players, the Glazers will then make an announcement for what's happening with the takeover. Which doesn't sound too promising, does it? Why would you wait for the end of the transfer window or end of buying all these players to then make an announcement? Really odd. I don't know what's going on with there, but I'm not going to even discuss the takeover today. If you really want to hear what my thoughts are on the takeover and an update on the takeover and what's going on, go and watch my last show. But if you ask me right now, when I look through the team, the squad of Man United, I am excited, I must admit. If we get Sancho cooking, we've got Anthony there, we've got Rashford, we've got Bruno, we've got Casemiro, we've got Onana, we've got a really good defence in Martinez and Varane. We just need to get these players to start playing well, and once they do and once they understand the system, I'm confident that Man United will give any team in England, in Europe, a hard game, and we have a chance to win against anybody. That's what I think. I just feel that we just need to start gelling and finishing. That's what I think that we're lacking. I think our build-up play for Manchester United is absolutely insane. It's brilliant. We play a really good expansive football. Our transition speed is really good. We are moving up the pitch really fast, but our finishing is what's lacking, and this is why they need at least one striker this summer transfer window, because they need someone calm enough to get the ball and finish. Now, whether Højlund can do that or not, I'm not quite sure, and this is why I keep saying Kane. You are watching the Man United stream, a channel by the fans for the fans. Hit that like button and subscribe so you do not miss a beat on all the breaking Manchester United news. Goodbye.